What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're at a very foggy District Union arena and we're going to try out a pretty chill, laid back build. So don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get straight into it and let's see how this works out. Now, I like a shotgun in this game. I think they are mistreated a little bit because they can be an absolute pain when it comes to PvP, but in PvE they always generally feel a little bit like sluggish and not the greatest. So over the next couple of videos, or there will be a couple of videos about this, I'm going to put together a few builds, this being an oldie but a goodie that if you just want to kind of sit back on the couch, fire your gun and do a lot of damage and have an insane amount of survivability, this one will be for you. And this one works even better this season because we have the rate of fire bonus. So the higher that you pumped your rate of fire bonus up, mine's currently 28, the better this is going to be, as long as the enemies don't run away from you too much. So we'll just kind of do this next section. Kind of feel like I've already overstated it a little bit, how good it really is. But if you need a build to do like dailies or, you know, missions or whatever there is, you know, where you've got to do something, time trials, this will do you right. And you don't really need to run the shield if you don't want to. The fact that it is a tier 6 shield kind of just makes me want to run it a little bit. But again, you could just kind of use it as and when you need to, or if things get a little bit hairy. Like now, for instance. And we're kind of going to give our survivability chance to kind of kick back in. Because what you can see, you'll be able to see the memento icon at the bottom of the screen. I am going to do the next room and just see how hard I can really push with the season modifier as well. We better collect some ammo though before we lose, because we'll actually probably complete memento in here as well. And probably stacks as well, which would be nice. Alright, so we absolutely obliterated them. Got a little bit of lag for some reason. Is there another spawn? Please be another spawn. Yes, there is. Oh, Mr. Trunga. He's naked. That's cheating. So yeah, absolutely everything is just a breeze. Unless you kill yourself with Zealot, like I just did. I've never seen Zealot kill me. It shouldn't do that. It should put me to 1 HP. Or unless something blew up around me. Maybe it did. Bizarre. So yeah, definitely run the Reviver Hive with this if you're going to be using Zealot. But anyway, here is the build. You've got a couple of options with this as well. I end up going pure damage with Contractor's Gloves because it gives us damage to armor and I've got crit chance rolled on it. But I mean, you could put a Heartbreaker piece here and perhaps go with Chesker piece, or you could go with a Grupo piece. That would do very well as well. So yeah, quite a few options. You could go with a Badger Tough piece. You could go with it in there as well if you wanted to. That would give you shotgun damage, so that would work out pretty well. But basically I just used the ACS 12, damage to targets out of cover, with Flatline. Flatline because we're always going to get the amplified damage for 15% because our enemies are constantly pulsed, and that's because we're using the Technician, and the ACS 12 is pretty good because it supports the linked laser pointer. I then got crit chance at the top, We're then going to run the memento because we get weapon, armor, and the skill tier along with crit damage with the kill confirmed buff for all of the bonuses in this scenario because we have got blue, yellow, and red across the entirety of the build. Don't forget, we also get a skill tier up here from technician as well, which obviously means that a shield is easily a tier 6 shield. Now I know not everybody might want to run that, but that is just the way I've decided to run it, just because, like I said, I wanted this to be a bit of a chill build and it will work regardless of expertise as well. Really easy. So then we have then got our 4 priest heartbreaker. We build the heartbreaker stacks really easily with a shotgun. Unfortunately we don't get anything for our 2-piece bonus, but we get weapon handling, and then we get heart stopper, armor, double crit chance, and then because of how easy we build the stacks with this shotgun, having the chest talent on is a no-brainer because it pumps the damage up and the survivability up, because we can get 100 heart stopper stacks instead of 100. Then we've got the mask with double crit chance on an armor roll, the holster with armor and crit chance, and the knees with armor and crit chance. The shield and the revive hive, as we've already talked about, just kind of run okay with this, and it's going to be very dependent. If you like to run behind a shield, you could perhaps run gunner with this, but then you would lose the linked laser pointer, which is going to mean you're going to have to hit them headshots and play very up close and personal. But it's just a way around that I probably wouldn't play it. But even though the crit damage is lower, only 57% with 57% crit chance, it just works really well. Because the ACS is just rapid firing at quite a high damage rate. So yeah, a lot of fun, and you can kind of sit back, relax, and not really have to think about too much. If you didn't want to run the ACS 12 as a main, you could run the Lexington as your secondary. I would definitely recommend, or you could run it as your primary. I mean, I guess you could put Killer on, but also you would have the opportunity then to just put Flatline on as well. And if we swap this around, it will work out something like that. That also gives you the opportunity to build stacks with the ACS and then use the Lexington to take advantage of them high stacks. And we're probably over capped at this point, are we? Let's just move one of these to crit damage. Yeah, so you'd have to run something along the lines of that. Just modify the mods to make it work. But yeah, that is also another option. But really, I kind of wanted this to be an ACS 12 video. But obviously we get 15% assault rifle damage as well. So what we'll do is we'll run out the video now and do one more room. But if you wouldn't mind liking the video, it really does help. If we can get over 200 likes on the video, it will really help grow the channel. I'm trying to get to that magical 40k number before the end of the year. That would be absolutely amazing. So if you are supporting the channel already, thank you so much for all that. I really appreciate it. And now I'm not concentrating and I'm letting myself get shot. I'm going to the wrong place. But we'll just kind of build our heartbreaker stacks up here. Like so, and we were going to hope for another wave, but the ACS was so good at clearing the room, it cleared it before we got a chance. So we are going to do one more room. Luckily enough, heartbreaker stacks don't fade out too quickly, so we'll probably have still about a third left by the time we get to this next room. We have lost out on our memento a little bit because we were talking for so long, which is a little bit of a shame, but let's just see. But having the shield really just lets you go into the body and build up them stacks really quickly. And, you know, if you're prone to blowing yourself up like I just did, then as you can see, I mean, it's an absolute bit. I mean, we were going to top 1 million then. And look at the survivability on it. Holy smokes. I mean, you could drop some reds, some blues. You really could. And maybe pop in another red, because there's no way at this point are you going to be in any kind of trouble whatsoever. I mean, that is just bizarre how good that is. So we'll just do this last room because it'd be nice, because I think Memento will get capped out. I mean, we're seeing a million crits. Yeah, so like I said, really, really easy. And you could definitely afford to drop another red in, maybe go 3 red, 3 blue, and probably see about 1.2 million then at that point. That's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the hype button if you're on mobile. And if we can get to 200 likes, like I said previously, that will really help me out. So thank you, agents. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.